Good morning, everyone. It is, in fact, September 11th, and I wanted to give you guys a message today. And this is an important one, especially right now. Good takes time. On September 11th of 2001, a young lady named Tanya was living in New York City. Her husband, Sergio, worked for the New York City Fire Department. He was in Engine Company 132. As that day would go, they were only able to find his helmet. Tanya would go on to remarry, speak about the trauma, tell people about how faith and time have healed her. She would talk about the incredible tragedy that it, was in a moment. She'd remarry with 3 kids. And I just, as you go through today, I want you to think about how God works in our lives. What about those 3 kids? What do you tell them? They're a mistake? No, of course not. Of course not. The moment was tragic. The good that was to follow took some time. As we go through our modern time today, there's some words that keep going through my mind that are relative to our Pledge of Allegiance. And it's something that we were afterwards, because right after that event, right immediately following, what Tanya keeps going and continues to spread the thousands of people that she has affected with her powerful and motivational story, not only extends the impact of the life of her fiancé Sergio, but empowers people over and over again. And when we think about what that means, when you think about what that means in your life, you may realize also that bad things do in fact happen. Evil will have its moment, but good will have it from there, because following that came an incredible unionizing, an incredible togetherness in our country where everyone flew the flag. That's just 15 years ago, and everyone talked about the incredible nature of the American spirit. Everyone. Just about everybody out there was doing it. Time came to a standstill. We shut down America for a day to get it together as Americans. We had resolve. We had patriotism. We had all those things today that just 15 years later, we sort of want to put out there as bad. So what I want you to think about are these words. In our Pledge of Allegiance, it ends like this: one nation, under God, indivisible. Think about it. Whether you believe one thing or another thing, our country is not to be divided. Indivisible. Indivisible. With 2 more things to follow, if we can remain indivisible. If we can do what we did after those attacks, if we can bring to life the very things that we wish to be, we will find liberty and justice for all. There's only one race, folks, the human race. There's only one set of people in this country. They're called Americans. And whether you believe it or not, whether you believe or agree with one another or not, does not matter. The more we maintain that indivisibility under God, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, the more we can live that out, the better your life, my life, everyone's life will be. Evil will get its moment. Good will occupy a whole lot of time from there forward. Good always far, far, far outweighs the evil of this world. So as you watch the different events unfold in our country right now, keep that in mind. God is at work. Evil will have its moment, but good will get its time. That good may not be the way you think it ought to be, but that doesn't make it any less good. And remember that Tanya and Sergio, there's an ABC News article that came out in 2016 at the 15-year anniversary. That's where I got the story from. Tanya and Sergio represent you and me, that we can continue on and prosper. Some things are just more important. Heck, a lot of things are more important than our political differences. We're Americans. So I hope you guys enjoy this day, and hope you keep that in mind. One nation, one nation, one nation, under God, under His authority, following His directions. Indivisible. You cannot separate us in spite of our differences, for the sake of liberty, freedom, the freedoms we do, in fact, still enjoy, and justice for you and for me and for every race and every organization and every church and every person under the law. I hope you guys have a great day. And you know what I used for lighting today was that right there. It's a brand new day, folks. Don't mourn today. Take joy in it. Let perseverance finish its work. Let God move. Because when you think there's trouble, God's on the move. Have a great day.